guys, welcome back to another review video, and in today's video we're going to be reviewing the Five Nights at Freddy's Funko Security Breach plushies. So let's get straight into today's review. Alright guys, so since this is a security breach review, we're going to be reviewing Vanny, Glamrock Chica, Glamrock Freddy, Monty, and then Roxy. So we're going to be going in that exact order. So now let's start off with Vanny. Alright guys, so right off the bat, here's the Vanny plush. But before we get into the Vanny plush review, guys, this is not the complete security breach wave. There is also plushies like Phantom Balloon Boy, Security Puppet, and Jumbo Vanny, and the Jumbo Colorway Vanny, which I do not have currently, but Security Puppet is on the way, and he will get his own review. So now, let's get straight back into Vanny. So, the first thing you'll notice about this plush is, it's just, Funko, they during the security breach wave, the character designs were revealed early, like, they based them off of the Trends International poster, which I will put an image right there. I don't know why these plushies look so bad. And the material, I have the original 2020 scratchy materials, so, these plushies, they got a lot of hate from the Fnaf community. Like, I mean, a lot. I mean, and there's, like, these plushies could have had a potential. Like, the reason why is because these plushies came out, like, 2 years before Security Breach was even released. So, like, they did the designs early, and they look like trash. I don't know, like, Funko does all their Vanny merch dirty. Don't even get me started with that action figure. But yeah, guys, so, she has her red eyes, which has scratchy material in the middle, embroidering the eyelashes. Her jumbo plush looks a lot cuter than this. Her eyebrows, which are kind of microscopic, I don't know why, but they are embroidered, so good job, Funko. Her bow tie is a baby blue material, and it's really cheap. I don't understand why they didn't just use the Freddy bow tie and just make it blue, but it's like really, really cheap material. Like, these plushies that look like something you would find at a carnival. There's not much difference between this one and the bootleg, I'm not gonna lie. But anyway, so here's her nose right here, which is kind of small. Her snout, which they've been doing this recently on, like, glitch trap plushies and stuff. They've been giving them that extended snout. And then she has, yeah, that other color right here, which Vanny is supposed to have on her body, like the stitching where the costume is. But, it's just a light gray with, like, a pink material and like a salmon material, and then this right, whatever this is, like orange, like yellow material, and then it has the pink color right here, and then her arms are really small. The gray parts are on the back of her head too, and then here's the other lighter part. These plushies, they just could have had a lot of potential. Like, Funko, I don't understand why they did this, but they could have just waited. Like, see, 2020, Scott Cawthon, all rights reserved. Security Breach didn't come out until, like, 2021. These guys were revealed and first found in stores in late 2019. So, these plushies came out 2 whole years before Security Breach even came out. But yeah, guys, so, that was just a little fact. Funko, www.funko.com, LLC, Five Nights at Freddy's, just the basic stuff. But yeah, these are the original 2020s. They do have the worst tags. I mean, the worst material. I do not have their original tags. They didn't even give them Security Breach theme tags. Like, hold on, give me a second. Like, these 2 amazing plushies that were extended part of the wave, which were the Sun and Moon plushies, they didn't give them these type of tags. They gave them, like, hold on, like this type of tag. And then they just put, like, plushies on it. So, really lazy, but yeah, you know, Funko being Funko. But yeah, guys, so that was Vanny. So now I'm going to give you guys a 360 of her in her section. So here's this. Alright guys, so now let's compare her real quick to the Vanny action figure. This thing right here, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. These guys will be next for the review, the action figures, but this is the worst thing I have ever seen. Look at her mouth, like her face shape. It's just, what is this? Oh my god, like, and it looks horrible. Like, that was the worst one of the wave. She sold horribly. But then again, this year, 2025, we got this thing right here, which looks amazing. which is the Snaps Vanny plush, which she will be getting her own review later. And like I said before, they didn't even give them this type of tag. They gave them the Withered Freddy tag. But yeah, guys, so that was it for Vanny's section of the review. Now let's get straight into Glam Rock Chica's. Alright, guys, so now it is time for Glam Rock Chica's part of the review. So here she is, right off the bat, same as Vanny, but this plush is it's actually pretty cute. They should have made a jumbo version, honestly. But here is Glam Rock Chica. This is probably my favorite one and best one in the wave. Glam Rock Freddy, he's gonna have to step aside because that one, he's just, we'll get into his stuff later. But here is Glam Rock Chica. Now, I don't like this plush completely. I really don't, honestly. Her face is really nice, like it has the Toy Chica beak. But yeah, so let's get like a little bit like deep dive into her details. So over here she has her pink like makeup around the eye, and then she has her eyebrows, which are printed on, unfortunately, and then she has her eyes right here, which it's really weird because they didn't like, it looks like the like Rockstar material was supposed to be like around the eye, but unfortunately it looks really weird because the eye I don't know how to explain it, but the eyelid is not going anywhere. So, she does have her dark blue eyes, which are accurate. They are embroidered in, so good job, Funko. She has her other side of makeup over here. I think they're missing a side of makeup. I think they are, but I don't know. And then she has her pink bow up here, which this should have been Vanny's bow. Like, I'm so glad they didn't put whatever that thing was on top of her head. But this literally should have been Vanny's bow. I don't understand why they didn't just use this kind of bow. Like, they could have used this kind of bow, but they decided to save money and be cheap. Alright guys, so back into the review. She has her like green gloves right here. And then she has her pink top with the like pink part of her belly. This is like a exercise 80s type suit. So of course she's gonna have her cheetah pattern and like leopard pattern. So this side, this is the AR material. This was before the AR plushies even came out. This is the AR material. I think this is the first time they used this. It might have been, I don't know. But I really like this. Like, I really love this material. But here's her like her feet right here, which I think they should have just added Toy Chica's feet on here and it would have looked so much better. This, in my opinion, is probably the best plush in the wave because there's like overall kind of no problems with her, but it's just there could have been at least a little more detail and effort inside of the plush. So let's turn her on the back. Five Nights at Freddy's 2020 Scott Cawthon. She does have the scratchy material. Yay! So yeah, she has the purple stuff, like the purple pants, like right here. So yeah, that is almost, I think that's it for Glam Rock Chica. So let's get straight into her 360 and then comparison. So here's her 360. There's nowhere to hold her, so I'm gonna hold her by her feathers. Better side profile than Vanny, I'll tell you that. Alright, so here's her side right here, and then here is the front, which is probably the best side. But yeah, guys, so that was the 360 for Glam Rock Chica. Now, let's get her action figure out so we can compare it. Alright, so let's get the action figure out. Her action figure, fun fact, these guys will be in the next review. This guitar was a canceled guitar model for Glam Rock Chica, and this action figure that is holding it is actually, this guitar design is copyrighted, so she can't really have this. Like, she has this on the hologram in the game, but I think they might have changed that, but her new guitar is like a star shape. This was like her original design, but she can't have this anymore, because, yeah, this guitar design was copyrighted, and they really legally can't use this. So, honestly, they can't really. But, yeah, pretty similarities. She does not have her shoulder pads. That you'll see that trend going around. They all don't have their shoulder pads. It could have just been a piece of felt. But yeah, guys, so that was the 360 and comparison for Glam Rock Chica. That was her segment of the review. So now let's get straight into Glam Rock Freddy. Alright guys, so now it is time for Glam Rock Freddy's part of the review. So right off the bat, here is Glam Rock Freddy. But the first thing you're gonna notice is, oh god, this plush, his makeup is not complete. Like, Glam Rock Freddy is supposed to have like his like thing going like to the side and then curve up and then curve down to his mouth. But instead, they decided to, honestly, y'all could have done a whole better job. Anyway, here is his eyebrows are embroidered this time. He has his dark blue eyes, just like Glam Rock Chica. His eyelids are actually going somewhere this time. And then he has his ears right here, which are just They have no stuffing in them. They're just cheap felt material with the embroidering on the outside and then the scratchy material on the inside. He has his top hat right here, which I'm surprised isn't printed Funko. And then he has his bow tie, and his lightning bolt is printed. Come on, like, you could have at least, this is like super glue, because I got an extra Freddy plush a few years ago and I put his bow tie right there, because honestly, y'all could have done a whole better job than this. Like, Funko, you've made stuff amazing. And then he has his nose right here, his snout right here, which has no lining. So I tried to do like a DIY a few years ago. You'll see something on Roxy similar. But he does have his red, I forgot, leg warmers right here. And then his lighter, like, beige color on his stomach, right here, on his legs, and on his hands, and then on the inside of his ears. So, here's the back, 2020 Scott Kaufman, all rights reserved. And then, yeah, like, there's the basic stuff. So, he does have, like, his bow tie right here, but I hate that everything almost on this plush is printed. Like, his makeup is printed, basically. I don't understand. Funko, y'all based it off of the Trends International poster. You could have done a better job. But yeah, guys, so, let's get into Glamrock Freddy's 360. So, here's the front. Alright, guys, so that was the 360. Now let's get out the action figure and compare it. So, here's the action figure. This guy, honestly, he looks a little bit better, but, I'm not gonna say completely, because, again, he does look better, but his lightning bolt is incorrectly shaped. His makeup is on point, though. That's good. His head is Funtime Freddy's, but recolored. And they didn't give him his spiked teeth, just like on his plush. They didn't give him his fingernails. They didn't give him, like, the spikes on the bands. They didn't give him... Honestly, there's a lot of stuff missing about this action figure. But his feet, they do look great, though. These do look game accurate. But yeah, guys, so that was the comparison. So that was Glamrock Freddy's section of the review. So now let's get straight into Monty's. Alright, guys, so now it is time for Monty's segment of the review. So now let's get straight into your favorite anger issues having alligator. So, here is Monty. So his glasses, they are, like... Here's the, like, AR material inside of them. His lightning bolt does have the AR material, which I don't understand why they didn't just put the lightning bolt right here, because that's where it is on him. His eyebrows are embroidered. Good job, Funko. This is the laziest mohawk. They could have done this in plush style. They didn't have to add a piece of felt up here. And then his tail right here, which has no printing. Good that they even gave him a tail, because they didn't give Vanny a tail. I don't even think she has a tail. I don't even know, honestly. But here he has his pants right here, which don't even go all the way around. It's like the material, alligator reptile material right here. He does have his belt, which is darkly colored. His stomach right here, which has his star pattern on his tummy. And then he has the purple accents on his hands. He has like a lime green color. And then he has like that, like a yellow color underneath his jaw. And then he has, this is built like the Orville elephant plush. That's just what this reminds me of. And then he has his teeth right here, which are embroidered. Y'all should just give Glamrock Freddy teeth. And then he has his nose nostrils right here, which are separate from him, but yeah, pretty cool. And then he has his glasses, which I already went over, which are embroidered on his face with the lightning bolt underneath them, which is not even there in that point. Honestly, these plushies could have been a lot better. And his snout, like, it's going down permanently. Like, his whole face is flat. They could have, like, raised it up a little bit, but I wasn't the designer of these plushies. I don't even know, honestly. But yeah, guys, so let's look at his tag, Funko 2020 Scott Cawthon. He does have the scratchy material. So yeah, here he is. So now let's get straight into his 360. Alright, guys, so now that was Monty's 360. Now, let's get straight into his comparison. So let me get the action figure. I had to rebuy all my Security Breach action figures because they're like like all of them are like 5 years old at this point, and they're really wobbly and falling apart. So I really need to rebuy it. His head is just Freddy's, but with a snout extended on it. His mohawk is lazy. They gave him the spikes on his band. This is honestly the best, probably one of the best figures in the wave. But his head just ruined the whole figure. That's just my opinion, though. But yeah, guys, so that was Monty's segment of the review. Now let's get straight into, you guessed it, Roxy. Alright, guys, so now it is time for Roxy's segment of the review. So let's get straight into the Roxy. Yeah. So, the first thing you're gonna notice about her is, again, she looks mediocre just like Freddy. Her hair, I'm gonna start with that. I cut it up a few years ago, like into strips, because it honestly looks a little bit better, because they just had her hair just like, her hair was just like, it was a flap. Like, it was literally just like a flat piece of felt. Like, come on. And it was curved like a circle at the end. But yeah, guys, so here's Roxy. I added her face paint right here. I think it just looks better, honestly. They didn't even give that on the action figure because it was a used Funtime Foxy head mold, not the Sister Location one. But yeah, guys, here's her nose, which is the classic Foxy material. Her snout right here, which looks a little bit better than the rest of them. Her hair streak right here, which is just a piece of felt, just like Monty's mohawk. Her eyebrows are embroidered, which is pretty cool. I don't know why Glamrock Chicas were stitched in. Were not stitched in. Here are her eyes, which they don't make sense because her eyelids aren't going anywhere. She has her yellow Foxy classic. Every single Foxy in the Fnaf series, I mean every single one probably, has yellow eyes. Like, I've noticed that. But yeah, guys, so, because she is a predecessor of, well, not a predecessor. She is a version of Foxy, let's just say that. But here's her ears right here, which have the lighter color inside, just like her hair, her stomach, her hands, her snout, and her feet. But yeah, they do flop back. There is no plush inside of them, like no cotton. But here's her stomach right here, which she has like her, like, why am I forgetting what these things are called? Like the spiky thing, her spiking necklace. And then she has her top right here, which has the like streak right here. And then she has her stomach right here, with the gray part right here. And then she has her belt going around her other part with the streak right here. Her AR material, leg warmers and hand warmers, arm warmers. And then she has, yeah, her arm warmers, and then her lighter color hands, and then the back, which is right here, which you guys can take a look at. And then she has her tag right here, which she does have the scratchy material. So, yeah, that was kind of it for her, because there's not that much to go over, because it's a lazy plush. But yeah, guys, so here she is. Let's do the 360. I'm going to have to hold her like this, because there's nowhere, actually, yeah. So here's the 360. Here's the front. Here's the side. Here's the other side. And here's the back. But yeah, guys, so that was the Roxy like review part. So now let's get straight into her comparison. Stop falling over. Alright, guys, so now let's take a look at the Roxy action figure. All I have to say about this is just lazy, and lazy. But yeah, guys, so that was the comparison. So, thank you guys so much for watching today's review, and I will see you all in the outro. Alright, guys, thank you guys so much for watching today's review on the Five Nights at Freddy's Funko Security Breach plushies. Remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to be notified when I post a new video, and don't forget to enter into the giveaway if you would like, that is. So thank you guys so much for watching today's review, and I will see you all in the next one. Have an awesome rest of your day. Goodbye.